Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another interesting video. If you're new here, hi. My name is Dorcas Ibiwoye. Here I talk about marriage, I talk about relationship matters, everything that has to do with relationship matters. I give my opinion about them, and please do me well by subscribing and turning on the notification bell so you know when I post new videos. So guys, today I'm going to be talking about a very interesting topic. How do we deal with it? How do we handle it when we find ourselves in such situation? What do we do? Some might be like, no, I can't deal with this. This is not for me. Some might be just like speechless, like, how do I go about it? So guys, what am I talking about today? I'm talking about what do you do if you found yourself with a guy that is really interested in you, but you as a lady, you are not interested. Like, probably you don't find the person to fall under your spec, or maybe you just not having that feeling. So what do you do when you find yourself with such a person? Some will be like, do I marry him and maybe later the feelings will come, or do I just walk away? But he's caring, he calls, he shows love, is good, but the feelings is just not there. So what do you do when you find yourself in such situation? First of all, what is the definition of having feelings for someone? Is it that you are not, your temperature is not always rising whenever he's around? Or is it because you feel like, oh, you're not feeling butterflies because you're always here, butterflies in my belly, butterflies in my... So I'm not feeling butterflies. So that means I'm not having feelings for him. Or maybe girls are not saying, oh, they like this guy. And then before you can say, okay, I think I like him too. So you have to make sure that you have the rightful understanding of what having feelings means. Is it that you feel like, oh, I'm not always laughing whenever he's around me? We have men that will make you laugh. We have others that are boring. It doesn't mean that they don't make a good partner. It doesn't mean that the one that's only making you laugh is the best partner or not. It just happens to be that that is the person's personality. But if you check throughout the Bible, then God is talking about marriage. Because we're talking about feelings that would lead to potential marriage, right? Most times the Bible explains it about sacrifice. Just the way Christ loved the church. The husbands, love your wife the way Christ loved the church. Christ was the sacrificial husband to the church. He loved the church. He loved the church even right there in our iniquities. So you don't have to wait till someone is perfect or someone is in a type of way before you can say, okay, I love this person. To give room for a relationship, give it a trial. Let's say maybe like for 3 months or 6 months to see how, or maybe things can change. Because most times relationship are not just about having that feeling at first, like, oh, you've met him and then you love him. Oh, I like it. Or fine, it's good to have specs, it's good to have, but most times when you talk about godly marriage, talk about what will make you happy. All those things are things that would be like the icing on the cake. They are not the real deal. It's not, you won't say that because a man is tall, that is the only reason you want to marry him, or because he's handsome, that is the only reason you want to marry him. That is very wrong. The time when you guys are probably moving together, your perspective about that person will change. Then you will start seeing that person for who he is. And before you know it, you could get attracted. It could be that it's intelligence that would attract you, that, oh, fine, he's not handsome, or maybe I don't like him when I first saw him. But after a while, whereby you guys are moving around, the feelings can start coming. Maybe some other things might just be the reason why you would just love to be with that person later. Most times people have lost great relationship just because of that. Just because they were not catching feelings that probably you feel the way we watch on movies and everything. Or love is something that you work upon. It's something that grows with time. It's something that can come with time. It doesn't just happen overnight, like, oh, I just saw the lady and I fell in love with her. If anybody saying they saw their partner for the first time and they fell in love, trust me, that is infatuation. If they still finally get married, that feeling, that first feeling wasn't what made that marriage work. It's some other things, some other important things, like communication, like compatibility, like so many other different things. So it's not just the outward look that will really make someone say, okay, I really want to go with this person. Build more on seeing how your communication can work together, like how you guys can communicate, maybe share likes, share dislikes, communicate about what you want in life, and listen to that person also. With time, feelings can grow. I'm not saying for a fact that it will grow, but how do you know if you should go for that person? And that's what we're talking about today, right? So I believe giving room for such a relationship would help to be sure if, okay, yes, I think I can go with this person, or no, you can't go with that person. You don't just say no because probably you're not catching feelings, you're not catching because you're not catching feelings, you're not catching butterflies, your stomach is not doing you some type of way whenever you are around him, maybe you're not in love. Good marriages, good relationship is not all about the way we see it on movies. Those ones are scripted really. Whereby somebody, a lady is just in school or somewhere, and then you just see a guy, whoo, whoo, and everybody start getting married at the end of the day. No. Most times, you work on such relationship. You work on friendship first. Like, okay, since you're not catching that feelings for now, okay, how about we become friends? From friendship, it can lead to the next stage. And trust me, when you start as friends, you're going to enjoy that marriage so much because it's as if you're just doing life with your best friend, with someone that you can talk to, and that person now happens to be your partner. Looks is just one of those. It's not everything. There's so many things that can create an attraction between opposite sex. It could be you as a lady, maybe the way he speaks alone will just make you start liking him, or maybe the way he reasons. Like if there's a situation on ground, maybe the way he's reacting towards it, maybe the way he's providing solutions, and then you're like, whoa, this guy is intelligent. Whoa, this guy is proactive. He doesn't wait for things to happen before he provides solutions. Before you know it, the feelings start growing. Or like before that, you probably just met him once and he's throwing relationship matters at you, and then like, no, don't like it. Maybe it's not looking so fresh, or maybe it's not looking so put together. His packaging is not alright, and like, no, I don't like him. And it's all over you. Most times I ask my husband like, what did you even see about me? I don't even know what to say. I think he keeps saying that he grew in love with me. And same thing, likewise myself. It wasn't like maybe that feelings from the beginning. It didn't just happen overnight. It didn't just help me that, oh, and then this man I want to do it. No. There are other things that I looked at as. We became friends, very good friends, always trying to be around each other. And then before you know it, the feelings came. There was a time I was with some young ladies, and then they were all sharing their ideas about what they want their man to be like, how they want their husband to be like. And one was like, oh, I want like all this Mexican man, that is tall, that has, this hair, long hair, like Puerto Rico people. One said, no, I want an Italian man, that has this accent. Oh my god. Like accent is the thing you're looking out for in a man. Accent. Just accent. Tell me, is that right? Is that right? How can accent be what you want in Anyways, I won't blame them because I was also once in that shoe. Me, my own was that I wanted a white husband. Yes. Just remembering it right now. Well, I'll tell you my reasons. I wanted a white man as my husband because I believed then, to my own understanding, that being married to a white man, it means that I would have a very understanding man. I would have someone that would love me because I believe that black people, like especially Nigerian, they are always authoritative. They don't respect their wives. They don't love their wives. They're always doing like daddy on top their wife. So that was what my own reasons was for wanting a white husband. But guess what? God gave me all that wish. Loving man that will be caring, that won't, misbehave, that won't try to manhandle me. He gave it to me in a black man. So imagine someone now having that kind of how would I put it, specs or list criteria. Oh, it's not broad enough, it doesn't have an accent, so I don't have feelings for him. No. You have to get your understanding about feelings right. And when you are creating your criteria, or when I say your specs, make sure that they are on genuine that falls in line in the way God wants it, not just about what social media is painting couple goals should look like. Like when you see a perfect man and a perfect woman together, oh, couple goals, God when, God when. No, you have to start from somewhere. And where you start from is the person himself. Like me now, I said I wanted a white man because I knew I didn't want a man that would be beating me. That's a genuine reason. Even God wants that. That's a genuine fact. I didn't say I wanted a white man because I want to give birth to an half caste, or I wanted a white man because I want to have that feelings of being married to a white man. I want to have a man that has this coily hair. You get? Unlike waiting to start having feelings from beginning, waiting to know you be shivering whenever he's around. Oh, that means you are in love. Or whenever he's around, you don't even know how to think. Like you're always stuttering because then you are in love. Or whenever he's around, ladies are always trying to be in his space or trying to be in them. That means you're having feelings. No, and then you just be helpless. Oh, I love him. Oh, I love him. He's not calling me, and then you start being miserable around someone that is not worth it. And you start shedding unnecessary stress. Oh, it's breaking my heart. Then you hear that oh, it's with one guy today. No, because you're not setting your priorities right. You only set it based on probably the way he looks. Maybe he looks so handsome. Everybody wants to be his girlfriend and all those stuff, and then person is living a miserable life. So you have to get your understanding about feelings right. If someone is coming to you as a potential person, if you see that this person is not bad enough, but feelings is not there, give room for a relationship or friendship first. Because you never can tell. If you don't try, how would you know? How would you know? Whatever you think that so dear to you, like the way he behaves, those are the things that you should really work out on. And before you know it, I believe that more feelings do tend to go. So, ladies, do not set your standard about relationship on feelings alone, on catching feelings, on having butterflies in your stomach, on okay how it looks facially. So I believe I have answered this question. What do you do when you find yourself with a man that is into you, that wants to marry you, that loves you so much, but you don't have an iota of feelings for that person? What do you do, my sister? You give room for such relationship. Yes. It's as simple as that. You see all those look, it will come later. So guys, now I see you in my next video. I hope you learned one or two things today. And if you do, please kindly share this video, like, and please subscribe to my channel and turn on the notification bell so you know when I post new videos. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye, guys.